along your journeys through this narrow mountain pass. You had come across, or while camping through the night, you were attacked by these two large creatures, which had faceless heads and mouths in their stomach. Undead creatures that carried large hammers and were capable of sensing magic in the area. They approached your camping spot, and during the fight, Lane called upon the aid of the Raven Queen, who blessed all of you with powerful boons and weakened your enemies, allowing you to quickly defeat them and finish your rest for the evening. After you woke up and set off on your trip, you encountered a cave in the mountainous, or in some of the more mountainous areas further south, and at the front of this cave was a rail-thin, blue-skinned, white-haired woman with sharp teeth who beckoned for you to enter to find a safe haven against the chill blizzards that plagued the Solenka Pass. You all refused her hospitality, and she requested that maybe, since you were continuing traveling, you might help her in finding her pet. And she described them as large, centipede-like creatures with bright hoods, which you did encounter later, attacking a group of humans that were trying to fight them off, and you aided them against the creatures, noticing that whenever they were attacked, their blood seemed to boil this hot liquid onto those that struck them, burning their skin. But after defeating them, their leader introduced himself as Oteg, and that they were mountain folk that lived here in the Solenka Pass, and that they would aid you in your journey towards the Amber Temple, though they warned it was a terrifying place full of dark energy that they avoid at all costs. And after this meeting, and as you begin to head out, that is where we start tonight's session. Continue your trek south. These new mountain folk companions, having joined up with your group as guides through this wintry and dangerous area, they introduce themselves. One of them steps forward, says, "My name is Sanlius." Another introduces himself as Lykreth, Relokos, and Thalm, and you can see all their names if you hover over them, I believe. So they down if you want to, or just want them as reference.
That guy took a beating.
They all do look a little bit injured from their encounter with the large centipede-like creatures. Small burns across their skin. Nothing too severe, just a little bit of damage they seem to have taken. Okay. They ask your names in response. Do you all introduce yourselves, or?
Absolutely.
I will.
This is where we give them the fake names in case they're ends up being horrible people.
It's up to all of you individually, I guess, isn't it? Nokari introduces herself. Ra introduces himself. Any of the others?
Yeah.
Or Jack.
Hi, I'm Ra.
Oh God.
Quite good to know the names of the companions you travel with, so that if you need to yell for aid, you know who you're yelling for. Don't you agree?
That makes sense.
It does.
Just kind of always yell the general help.
Oh. Yeah, usually it's just a help. One of us is down, bleeding profusely from a wound. These things happen.
Continuing your journey south, the winds seem to pick up a little bit more, the blizzard getting a little bit heavier. It slows down your progress through the path a little bit as sight distance becomes or seems to close in more and more, as well as traveling with these individuals on foot who just don't seem to be quite as quick as Arkham and Ra. After...
Can I,
Go ahead.
I want to, like, take up the rear, like, behind them. And I just kind of want to, like, elbow Ziggy to make sure he's okay.
Okay. You see Ziggy's prone form laying over the horse. His head kind of turns up towards you as you elbow him, and you hear him whisper, "Don't blow my cover. I'm pretty sure they'll kill me."
Fair enough.
Ah, the oldest trick in the book. Playing dead, I see. Smart.
Eventually, they might raise suspicion.
Nonsense. Simply a fallen comrade. We're just returning
Looks like he's
his
been dead for 1,000 years.
A fallen comrade.
After a couple of hours of travel through this, I need a Constitution saving throw from everyone at advantage, as you all now have cold weather gear from the effects of the blizzard.
Hells yeah. Because we helped them.
I think I rolled at a disadvantage.
You rolled disadvantage, but I'll take the 29. Okay.
Oh, can you switch that?
Oh,
Can I just switch
Oh
it
man,
to be like,
imagine
hey.
if we rolled with disadvantage. I'd be fucked.
Right.
Oh yeah, you'd be an icicle.
Okay. Everyone manages to succeed. Gosh, everyone would have been screwed on that one if you guys rolled at disadvantage, except, well, Rod didn't roll, but it works. You all managed to succeed against the effects of the cold bearing down on you, and as the road opens up and starts curving around towards the east, you see an icy river stretching out to the south, over a cliff overhanging it, dropping about 100 to 150 feet, and the blizzard starts to fade away. Just a little bit further down the road from where you were at, you see a figure hunched over in the middle of the road.
Hunched over, like laying down or on the knees?
It looks like a humanoid figure, kind of just hunched over his knees, almost like he's hugging them for warmth.
I wave everyone to hold on a second, then I'll quietly sneak up behind it.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Oh my god.
Okay. As you approach this figure, you see its tattered rags and thick, heavy clothing obscure a lot of its form. As you get a little bit closer, you recognize that you've seen a figure like this through a very thick and heavy snow, but with the much lighter snow that is now around you, it's a little bit easier to see, only about 30 feet away. It is one of those creatures with the light that emanated from underneath its hood, and it seems to be crouched here in the middle of the road.
Oh, we should have a hand sign for danger. I slowly walk away from it and go back. Do I see any others around as well, or just the one?
Give me a perception check as you make your way back to the group. 22. You do see a couple of figures that, as you're making your way back, look to be kind of like rock at first glance, but looking closer, you see they look to be huddled over figures like this one out in the wood, in the forest. You see about 2 of them that are fairly close.
There's those creatures that attacked us before. Also, we really need a hand sign for danger. I see 3 of them, but there's probably more, like there was last time.
Oh. Do they just travel in packs? Is that?
They're like deer. You see one, there's probably more nearby.
Oh, you see one, there's like 30 nearby.
The mountain folk gather near to you when you return, and you say this. Oteg says, "Oh yes, the cold light walkers. Rather dangerous creature.
What did they shoot at us
We
last
tried
time?
to avoid them at all costs."
Was it a lightning or was
What's
it a
that?
cold bolt? Like they shot magic at us last time, right?
Yes, they shot freezing energy out towards you guys.
Do you think we can avoid them like we did last time, or?
Did it look like we could avoid them?
I think somebody used up all my spell slots. What's going on?
Oh, for some reason. Hold on. Let's see.
Oh, not if it's a cliff like this.
Yes, this is the cliff.
Oh, it's fine. We don't have a cart anymore.
There. And that should show you the path ahead, and it seems as if the only way through is ahead. The figure sits about right here.
If we all ambush it at once, we can probably take that one out quickly and quietly. Maybe it won't wake the others up.
If we disturb one, it is likely to disturb the other.
Oh.
Do not think we can be quiet enough for them.
If we could be quiet, maybe Vortak could make the horses fly so that they don't make any noise.
What if you all hide?
Or,
Oh wait, they shoot magic. Never mind.
I can't
Or I could
make
cast Pass
enough
Without
of us
Trace.
fly.
Ah, you're passing everyone though.
So,
Wait, what was that? Did you just, wow,
it's trickster,
what the fuck?
I think that's a trickster thing.
What the fuck would you even bring it up? Why would you get our hopes up just like that? Squash them down. Pass without trace. When like, all right, let's tow on by. Armor be damned. It doesn't matter if there's pots and pans attached to us. We're good.
Did they chase us last time, or did they just like shoot the beams at us?
They just shot the beam at us. We
Damn. Can't really lure them into a trap then.
We could. I could use my mislead and make a devil of myself and let them chase after my devil for a while.
Yeah.
if you want to try that.
You
Did
sure
we want to
what?
set a trap, or did we just want to lead them away from the road so that we can just run past?
I could probably lead them away if we want to do that.
I could make a giant fog cloud and we could try to sneak past.
I'm all for trying to sneak.
By
Don't-
giant, I mean I could make a 100-foot.
I don't remember if they
Here.
hunt by sight though, so... No, they had to. Well, I mean, that was super sneaky too. Whatever you want to do. Lure them off, lure them to an ambush, attack them all at once.
Drop rocks on their heads.
Okay,
Do you
that
think they would
plans
go
out.
down the cliff?
I mean, if we push them hard enough, yeah.
I mean, if I run my double off the cliff edge, right? I mean, I'm just not. It can probably
mean-
jump down the cliff, but
I mean, something tells me they're probably not gonna willingly jump down a cliff.
maybe if they're
It is
chasing,
about
they're
100.
way bigger, right?
It is about 150-foot drop off the cliff. It's pretty far to the frozen river below.
Yeah, so
Oh, that's 150 feet. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's hard to show that in map. but-
Yeah.
In map.
Where are these creatures compared to us at the moment?
This one is about here, and Harkem would have pointed out one somewhere out this way and out this way.
oh, I thought they were all three. Okay.
I don't see anything on the map, so it's hard to
No,
tell.
you don't see them on the map. But I don't have a token for it. I mean, I do,
Oh,
but
no. How do I do this?
I have this spell that pretty much solves
But it
every
makes a
problem
light.
we've ever had. Ever.
Damn,
Shattered.
I got a panther. I'm gonna throw out my
summoning
big
out the panther.
Well, yeah, I was trying to get the giant elk, and then I could just push them off the edge with the giant elk, but that's, you know, didn't get it, so... Hey, wait, I get 3 charges, right? Shit. Can I summon all 3 of them from that thing at the same time? just keep
What's
tossing
the
them?
item say?
Does my sack have 3 balls?
How many can you? I think you can only have. I think you can only have one at a time, but you might be able to have multiple.
Reaching inside the however, reveals the presence of a small fuzzy object. The bag weighs a ½ pound. Use action to pull fuzzy object. Pull the fuzzy object from the window, from the bag, and throw it from the window. Where did that even come from? Once 3 fuzzy objects have been pulled from the bag can't be used again until the next dawn. So is there just
Yeah, it
another
doesn't
fuzzy object?
specify that there is, or that. I would say if you summon out another one, the other one does disappear.
Okay. Well, let's just
But
see. I'm
you could
moving-
try it a second and a third time yet.
God damn. 1. That's even worse.
Panther, nope, throw it away. Weasel, nope,
You
throw it away.
Throw out a small black fuzzy ball. It turns into a panther, and then you reach back in and pull out another one. Throwing out a small brown ball, it turns into a little weasel. And say nope. You reach in, grab it out, throw out a gray one, and a dire wolf appears in its place.
Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, that thing's big. Is it big enough to push those things, do you think? Can I size it up and see if that dire wolf is big enough to push those guys?
Sure. Give me a. I'm trying to think of what kind of check it would be to size them up. I mean, possibly insight.
I'll take it.
Okay. It looks like your dire wolf definitely looks stronger than that creature. It might be able to shove them.
Well, do you guys want to hide in the trees and I can send this wolf out to push him off the edge?
Just to be clear, your plan is to send your wolf over there, wake them all up, and try to slowly push them off the cliff.
Not slowly. I mean, he's big. He's gonna rip them and toss them off the edge.
There's
Hopefully.
more than one, and you only have one
Yep,
wolf.
I'm ready. Let's do it. I want to watch
Let's
how this
do
plays out.
it.
I want to see too, to be honest.
There's
Send
no way
the
this
wolf.
works.
Okay, I'm
You
gonna
don't
go
know
ahead
that.
and
We
got-
need to have our assassin go through and kill everyone.
I've got 20 gold that the wolf dies before the first one moves.
Yeah, that wolf has a lot of health. No, he doesn't actually.
Alright.
Alright, maybe this is not a good idea. I didn't.
Nope.
I thought he was a little bit
Okay,
more hardy
are
than
you
he is.
Embrace
sending in-
chaos. Let's do this.
sending in the dire wolf?
Fuck it. We're sending in the dire wolf. He's gonna.
Okay.
Well, let's see how strong he is. Oh, he's strong as fuck. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna send in the dire wolf, and I'm gonna just like have him charge up to this guy that's sleeping, and grab a hold of him with his teeth. Not charge up.
Oh,
Just slowly creep up to him stealthily.
okay, give me a stealth check then. And that's going to take him 2 turns to make it there. Because he has to move at half speed while stealthing.
I would like to hide and knock an arrow.
Okay, give me a
yeah.
stealth check.
I would like to do the same.
You're going
He is.
to...
Yeah, I'm gonna hide.
Okay, give me a
100%.
stealth check as well as you hide behind the same snowbank.
Oh yeah, we're
I'm
gonna-
saying to my brother, quit copying me.
The wolf hunkers down. Ra and Harkem hunker down behind a bank of snow. What's everyone else doing?
Yikes.
I'm just gonna sit on my view and watch.
Lane
I'm
is
just-
literally shouting, "Get him, Wolfie!"
Get him! You got this! Ah!
And I
What are
wanna,
you
like-
doing, Nikari, and what are you doing, Vortek?
I'm just
I'm
gonna
just
sit on
gonna
Ivy and
kinda-
watch because this is asinine.
Okay.
This is what D&D is all
Okay.
about.
Nikari, what are you doing?
I'll stay on Urseus, beside Vortec, just watching this unfold. I'm
Okay.
curious.
Give me a strength check with the wolf as it sneaks forward, slowly hunkering down through the snow, and then pounces up to push
Oh, not good.
this creature. That is an 8. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
I was really hoping the dude just like picked up the wolf and chucked it over the cliff.
I was like, oh, this wolf's about to be wrecked. Okay, so you are able to shove him over the cliff, and as he flies over the cliff, his hood flies back, and this bright blue light shines over the road, and you see 4 other lights blink into existence in the nearby woods. This one continues to fall completely silent in its descent before you hear a loud thud impacting the snow below. Everyone roll for initiative.
Damn.
Well-
Us hiding would have... What, just then, where they would have gone off to the wolf and
Well,
called
we're
it a day.
I mean, technically combat started. We don't know. They don't know we're here. Maybe. Oh god, they're so close though.
Hopefully.
Yep, okay, got it. True to form. Roll nice and low. Start.
Well, that one might go over here.
Not as low as me.
It's okay, I'm gonna start
Ooh,
critting
not
it.
as low as that guy.
For this. How do I even do it? Oh, I'll just
Okay.
kill myself for now.
Yeah, these. I'm gonna take him off. I'm just gonna have them have a shared initiative, and they are gonna act as one, just to save time.
Kind of seems like
Okay.
their MO.
What? Yeah, it does. They're a group of berserkers.
That sounds like all of them rolled really bad except for one.
No, I didn't roll for any of them but one. He didn't roll great. He rolled a 6.
Feel better than me.
As combat begins, this cold light walker is up first. It is going to target that wolf and shoot out a burst of cold energy towards it. For an 8 to hit, missing its first attack, and another ray of cold shoots out, also missing with a 9 to hit. Wow, okay. Nikari, you are up. Harkem, you're next.
We over strongest wolf ever.
Is this our cue to leave, or are we gonna try to fight them?
We didn't discuss that part. I think the wolf's got it though, right?
I think he's got it. You're right. 100%. Oh wait, we can't talk. Sorry.
We just have to sit silently and wait for our turn.
Vortex starts to respond, but has to wait.
Alright, I'm just going to start moving this way.
Nonchalantly walk by.
Okay, where are you moving to?
I'll just go like whatever his movement is. I think it's 60.
50 or 60, one of the two. 60, so you have 10 more feet from here. So, right there? Up next to the dire wolf?
I'm just trying to get through, yeah. Trying to think if I want to action dash or... Yeah. I'll action dash and get on like the other side of them. It'll be like off the map though.
Okay. What's that put you another 25 feet out that way?
It'd be another 60, wouldn't it?
Well, I mean 25 feet from where you're at right now. Because you went 35 feet from the 50 feet, so it'd be another 20. So you're 25 feet further down the road.
Yeah,
okay. Harkem, you're up.
I assume I'm hidden. I would like to hold my attack action until something shoots at Nakari and or Ziggy and or friends.
Okay. Lane, you are up. You are on the back of Ivy right now, assumably, or you're just off of it? I'm not sure. Did you step off of it to summon your animals?
Nah. I don't care about those animals, really. Just throw the balls on the ground. Just pop up and like Pokeballs, I imagine. Let's see, hold on a second. Why do I not have message? Because I'm not a wizard. I'm gonna cast sending.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast sending on the wolf.
What?
You don't.
Very quietly.
Hold on. You don't have to.
Didn't you summon that?
I don't. Communication. I don't have.
Is it not?
No.
I mean, the item, doesn't it?
No, it's not it's not telepathic.
Oh, okay.
Creature moves and takes its action in its next turn to give it general orders. In the absence of such orders, yeah, it's not telepathic, so I have to use a spell slot to do this. Which kind of sucks, but I'm gonna cast sending on the wolf. Because I don't want to yell, because we're like, hopefully they're like not noticing us yet. I'm gonna cast sending on the wolf, and I'm gonna tell the wolf, run straight through the forest, lead them away from the road. And I want to have him run like this way, as fast as he can. Ignore danger, everything. Go, just take off.
Okay, he can move 100 feet with a dash, which he will do immediately after your turn ends. Is there anything else you want to do with your turn?
I don't think I really have anything for a bonus action, so... No.
Okay.
No, that's it.
He is going to take straight off that way, passing by two of them, which will make attacks with their fists out towards him.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
And as they rush past him, he is hit by 2 separate fists, which burst with this bright blue, cold energy. Seem to strike the wolf down into the snow before he starts to reform down into a small ball and then disappear. So he didn't make it past them.
Huh.
This guy is going to move further down and then towards Nakari, where he can get in range of her to shoot out 2 cold rays towards her. Say 22 to hit.
I am. Let me do this. There we go.
Okay. You shoot a bright beam of energy out towards him as this cold energy strikes into you, and he takes. Yes, he does take the full effect of the damage as it impacts into his form, and he is going to shoot another cold ray out towards you. And I need constant. Hold on, let's see how far. No, you are outside the range of his light, because you are 25 feet further than that.
I shoot him.
Okay.
With advantage, I assume, because I'm hidden?
Yes, with advantage. He is not aware of your location. And that strikes straight through his robes. Roll sneak attack damage as well.
Oh,
okay.
Man. Is he off the map?
No, he is within.
Oh, Jesus.
He is within range.
Okay, then I will use one of my... Wait, we gotta rest, right? Yeah, I will use one of my Will from the Grave on him. Oh.
Okay.
Wait, it's not like a bonus action, right? It's just after an attack.
It's just after you hit with sneak attack.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll do it then.
This tendril of soul energy streaks off and into the nearby creature, who looks around, wondering where it came from. Anything else for your turn? Oh no, that's not your turn. Sorry.
Oh, it's like me?
That ends his turn. I was like, it's the end of someone's turn. It is Ra's turn now. Ra, you were also pretty well hidden. It does not seem as if these creatures have noticed your location.
Ooh. Oh, what to do? I saw one of my companions fly on by.
Walked by.
Oh.
Ran on a horse.
Land. Scoot on by. I don't know, fighting here, are we not? You know what? I'm gonna use my turn. Did I see which one? You know what? I'm gonna peek around the hill. I'm gonna shoot an arrow
Okay.
at this one.
You do have advantage on the attack, as he is unaware of your location currently.
Sweet. All right, let me get. John, listen. I'm sorry. Spear, arrow. Fuck is it? 1 second.
I like to imagine Ra's kind of fumbling around with his bow a little bit, trying to get the arrows straight.
Well,
You can't get the arrow out of the quiver.
I see. Well, the problem
Come
is I
on.
see the arrow. I seem to have misplaced my bow and arrow, or my bow.
This should be under
A
inventory.
short bow under inventory. I don't see. Yeah, under actions, it's not there for some reason, but under inventory, you see short bow.
Okay.
Oh, it's because it's not equipped. There you go.
Why isn't it equipped? We'll worry about that another time. Shift and click.
Ooh, natural 20 as your arrow shoots out, impacting right next to where Harkem's did. It flies through the creature, and you see it land on the road the other side of him. He's looking hurt as he wavers in the middle of the road.
Generally don't know what to do. That's I don't want to leave our mountain people. You know what? Can I shoot him again?
Yes, that would be your extra attack action. Or part of your extra attack action.
Yeah. But I don't get a advantage on this one, correct?
No, you do not get advantage on the next.
Arkham's mad that he just started using the bow.
You are
He can
now
already fire
revealed.
twice.
Your second arrow shoots out into him, impacting him. It's a nice hit as it sails through his form.
Action, and gonna do my.
You'll have movement and bonus action.
I can't shoot it now. Shoot the short bow with the bow. Bonus
No.
Okay, that's right. I'm gonna. I feel like it's a waste of running speed, but I will. Fuck out of here. I'm gonna stop my turn right here. Wait to see what the rest of my friends are doing. My companions.
Okay. Oteg and the other berserk mountain folk are going to rush up and attempt to surround this creature. They are all going to swing out at him with their great axes.
They're chopping that dude to bits. That's what it's like.
As they rush forward to swing at this creature, it seems as if a couple of them do make some pretty impactful hits against it, but the majority of their shots seem to land as they reel back from the blinding light that emanates from this creature. That ends their turn. This one is going to move closer to Nakari. And as a bonus action, it is going to attempt to blind your horse, Nakari. I need a Constitution saving throw, as it seems like a bright light seems to focus right in Oseus's eyes. He manages to succeed. I don't even know if he can be blind. No, yeah, he can. Okay. But he does manage to succeed. So you are going to be the recipient of some blasts of cold energy being shot at you. That is a natural 20. That is 62 damage.
Ooh.
As a burst of Arctic energy fully charged strikes you in your back. And that is an 8 to hit, as the next one you quickly duck under, completely avoiding.
I ignore that.
Oh man, that was oh gosh, dude, that was the
Actually,
craziest good roll ever. That's unfortunate.
I want to save that for my next attack.
It is now your turn.
I was just trying to get the thing so I could see where I had to move to try to hit as many people as I could. I did not mean for it to roll the dice already.
Oh man.
Can I? All right. I'm just gonna place this now, but then I'm gonna move my character to the point where he would actually be able to cast that. There you go.
Okay. Oh. There we go. You move forward, shooting a streak of lightning out.
Roll the damage, or is you okay with that one?
I halfway want to make you re-roll it, but I understand user error.
I'll just jump the gun a little bit is all.
I will take it this time. Next time, I will not.
Okay.
The generous god.
I was just trying to get the template. I didn't mean it for it to roll.
Ooh. One manages to succeed, taking half damage. The other one, nearest you, is not so lucky and is immediately burst into flames as his clothing starts to catch fire from the raw energy streaking over him. He collapses into a heap of burning clothes in the middle of the road. Oh, I didn't mean to completely kill them.
Vaporize.
Anything else you'd like to do for your turn?
Nope, I think that's it.
Okay. This guy up here, going to target this guy with his light. Manages to succeed. So he is going to slam a fist into him and the other guy next to him. Missing one and hitting the other, hurting him pretty badly. That ends his turn. This one up here is going to actually move over and shoot a cold ray each at these barbarians that are harassing his teammate. Where is that shooting from?
Like over here, yeah.
Yeah, why? Why is it shooting from there? That's not...
There's a secret sniper.
Not the token I have selected. It's not the token whose character sheet it is. There's nothing there. It's just a tree shooting them with cold rays. The mountain folk are starting to look pretty hurt. Nakari, you were up.
Okay, I'm going to tell Ziggy that it looks like we're fighting.
Get your club out.
Okay, 10. I have 10 left. I'll get off Oseos and run up to this one because he's the closest one to me, right?
Yes. No, you would be 20 feet, 25 feet further off, plus and 30 to get back. You'd be able to get within range of him. You'd have, yeah, that'd be all your movement to get right there.
Okay. Stop. I'm gonna target myself and use Shield of Faith.
Okay.
And then attack this guy.
Okay. A bright shield of white energy appears over you, and you swing out with your axe. The first attack strikes into him, and your second attack does as well.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. As your axe slashes into him twice, he is he's looking hurt. Harkem, you are up.
I would like to bonus action dash and fly up here, hopefully in flanking position.
Okay, give me an athletics or an acrobatics check as you move into position. He is going to attempt to parry you off with a 20.
Oh my god, I pull out my dagger and stab him.
From getting advantage. But you do pull out your daggers.
My
roll an
silver
attack.
dagger.
Okay, 23 hit. You get sneak attack on the hit as you are within 5 feet.
Golly.
Okay,
And then another wail from the grave on the one behind me.
Okay, go ahead and roll for that.
What a shite roll.
Okay, you sink your dagger into this creature. His light seems to almost completely dim as you pull the dagger loose. A burst of necrotic energy streaks off into the nearby creature. That ends your turn.
Yep.
Lane, you are up.
Okay. This... Can I kill it?
There's only one way to find out.
Yeah, not really. Shit, I can't do it. I can't do it. I cannot do it.
You can't do it. Lane cannot do it. She can't.
I cannot do it. Dakari, I'm sorry, I cannot heal you. I cannot get close enough. Fuck. I'm gonna do that. Alright, I am going to... Oh, I can't get to that guy. I am going... No, that's not gonna work either. God damn it. I'm gonna jump off the horse and run up this way. Whoop.
Alright. Okay.
Damn it. I need one more space. I'm gonna hold out a diamond from a little diamond satchel, and I'm gonna cast Incite Greed on this guy. I don't know if he's I don't know, maybe he's undead. I don't know if he can be charmed.
I don't know what an Incite Greed does. He does not seem to be affected by this ability as you reach out, attempting to pull on the desires of this creature. It does not seem to be affected by those that you would hope to affect with this ability.
Yeah, charm kind of sucks all the time. Well, that's not all I can do.
Okay.
Bonus action.
Yeah, you got bonus action.
Oh, you know what? No, yeah, I'm gonna 30 feet. I'm gonna bonus action Steps of Night right next to Nakari. Actually, I should have did this the first time, and then I could have done it.
Oh, I threw you off the map. Sorry.
Oh no! You take
Should have done that again.
D20 damage.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Well, at least I'm here. I can't really help, but I'm here.
You disappear in shadow and reappear next to Nakari. Remember, you have resistance to all damage until the start of your next turn. Ra, you are up.
Oh, okay. I'm going to do something. Well, those guys seem like they have whatever it is there. I'm gonna run up.
Oh, they seem like they're gonna die.
I'm I'm not trying to squeeze in that. I'm gonna use my movement to get me over here to attack this fella right here.
God, his normal movement just gets him up there.
I know, right?
Yeah, right? Monks.
Monk power.
You fly over the snowbanks and bushes, landing next to this creature.
With a flying monk punch.
Okay. Swing out with your fist, striking the hood of this creature. You see your fist impact it, pushing through to the other side of the hood as if there's no solid form beneath it. But feel like your strike seemed to have affected it as the light dims briefly.
Nice. Off with an uppercut.
Okay, this time you connect where the sternum would be and push the heavy cloaks all the way through to the inside, but feel no real impact. But seems like your attacks are having an effect.
Oh, okay. Last but not least, we will do a stunning strike if it hits.
Okay, it does hit. Go ahead and use your stunning strike. That is a 21. He manages to succeed from the stun after taking... That was a good roll on the damage, too. Nice. Taking quite a beating.
I'm here to help, guys. And that's all I got.
Okay. These guys are going to swing out again with all of their axes. Oh, they managed to get in some pretty good hits against this creature as its light looks like it starts to dim as well. Ends their turn. This one, seeing Lane appear in front of it, is first going to swing out towards Nakari, who hit it with an axe a couple of times. Oh, that is a natural 20.
Oh my god.
Nakari falls unconscious as the strike slams into her, and then it is going to swing out towards Lane. That is a 21 to hit.
I don't think I get a second attack. It's not moving. I don't know why that.
Do you have Sentinel?
Yeah.
Then you get an attack when it strikes out at Nakari, yes.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So you do get an attack against it as a reaction on.
Oh.
However, it does
Kill it.
Oh, it does kill it, so you do
Oh,
not take that damage. I was going to say there's no way that hits, but it actually does. That is just at its AC as your sensor slams into it, knocking it into a heap of clothing on the ground.
Nice.
The light fades away.
Wow.
Vortak, you are up.
So there's just the two left. Run surrounded by the berserkers and then this guy right here, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. Then I'm gonna do what every great sorcerer of my time has ever done. And I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
Okay. At which one are you shooting the firebolt? Oh, okay, that one over there. As it streaks out and impacts the creature, it's looking hurt.
Then I'm gonna quicken spell. Do it again.
Okay.
Actually, I can do a higher one. Do I have any? I want to be like single target. All right, Firebolt again.
Okay, your firebolt shoots out again, this time impacting the inside of the hood before it starts to burn the clothing, and it falls to a pile of ashes consumed by the flame. That end your
That's my
turn?
turn. Nope, yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, this guy is gonna try to fight his way out by slamming into this guy. And it hits. The guy is still up, so he's gonna swing again. Okay, that knocks him down and to the ground. he's going to try to blind one of them with his light, which it fails. And where is the blinded? There it is. And then he's going to try to run away from them. So they are going to take attacks out towards him.
Coward!
And it does not get very far as it is brought to the ground. The barbarians all start to cheer. One of them, Oteg, seems to move quickly to the fallen one, though, as the other three start to cheer. One of them, his eyes closed, still cheering as he hears the other one. And that brings us to the end of combat. Nakari, give me a death saving throw. As you are currently unconscious.
Eileen.
I'm gonna cast Mass Healing Word.
Oh.
Okay.
This one.
Let her die again first.
Oh yeah, it makes a couple death saving throws, so just make you sweat a little bit. It's all right. My wolf and this guy over here.
The wolf?
Yeah,
the ball of fur?
Oh, was he unconscious or did he die?
He is unconscious.
Oh.
Okay, Nakari, as you are laying there on the ground, is that? No, it's not natural. Okay, I was gonna say, is that a natural one? As you are laying there on the ground, you.
Oh, I forgot to target her.
You feel a very familiar scent. Something that you know you felt before. This sensation that is washing over you as you lay unconscious in the road after having gotten struck by this creature. You're not exactly sure what the sensation, but it feels like you're slipping away, and something about that is somehow comforting. You're not sure why. And then a burst of healing energy enters into your body. You recover 14 hit points and awake again here on the icy path. Oteg steps back as some of the wounds on Sanlius start to heal, and he comes back from the brink of death. Oh, thank the Fanes. You live still. What a glorious day this is.
All right, come. Yes, come here. Come, everybody, come here. Everybody that's wounded, come close. Gather around.
I'll help Nakari to her feet.
Okay.
I'll go over.
We're gonna burn some hash. Let's go.
I mean,
You see them having to guide the one guy that's eyes seem severely burned. No, he's not prone. I was unblinding him.
Oh, why did I move? I didn't want to move. Oh god, why are we all moving at the same time? How do I get out of
Because
this?
you have the wolf and yourself selected.
How do I undo that?
Just click one.
Part of you now.
It's part of me now. I can't do it. It won't unclick. Okay, I want the wolf to come down. I literally cannot unclick those.
Try
okay,
clicking on one of your team.
No. It's right, left click, left click. It's not working. Oh, there it did. Something happened. Okay. I don't know what happened, but it worked. I'm gonna cast my devotee sensor.
Okay.
What is it? 1d4 times 10, right?
Yeah, times 10. So 10d4 as a healing smoke emanate from this sensor. So everyone gets plus 23.
Well, it's just perfect enough for the wolf.
We can't get any like temporary hit points out of that, can we?
No.
No.
I think it might be coming handy.
I just want it known that Vorchak's last will and testament is if he dies, he would like to be absorbed by Ivy.
Yeah.
Is he saying that now to let everyone know?
Yes.
You'll go back to the Shadowfell where you belong.
I can think
Lena,
of
make sure of
nothing,
it.
nothing more fulfilling. But my
As
thought
you're
will remain. It could be
gathered around here, receiving the healing effects of this smoke, you notice amid the branches of the nearby trees, a large flock of ravens starts to gather. At first, it seems like 5 or 6, but then it grows in numbers as the minute passes to equal out to almost 20 of the blackbirds gathered around the branches. Oteg and the other mountain folk all look on at the birds.
That can't be normal.
'Tis a good omen.
It is.
Oh yes. A blessing, for certain. From the Mother of Night. Means that our rest will be peaceful.
Maybe. I guess we'll have to see. Do those those don't look like they're not were ravens or anything, right? They're not like big or something. Can't tell from
They're just ravens. They're only about 15-20 feet away in the branches of the nearby trees. They do all appear to be looking in your direction occasionally. Sometimes they do flit from branch to branch, but they do look down towards your gathered group.
How many are there?
About 20 or so. Give me a perception check to count them all.
That's not enough for chain lightning.
Okay.
Attributes. Perception. I'm not very good at that, apparently. I count
Looks like
12.
roughly 20 to 30. Not sure exactly how many. Looks like quite a few of them.
I would kill all of them. Then I'll put my sunglasses on and be like, no, that's a murder. Some guitar riff goes off in the background.
Did we learn what burgers were?
It's crows. Oteg says,
Oh, you're right.
it should be dark soon. We should find a good place for the night to rest. And one of the other mountain folk starts to pull some wood out from his backpack, bits of twigs and brush, and starts to clear space on the side of the road to start building a fire.
Oh.
Is
Oh.
it safe to camp this close to the road? Shouldn't we try to go further out?
It's not safe to camp this close to the road. We are finding a safe place.
I'll look around for somewhere safe.
Okay.
I'll do a couple laps.
Give me a survival check.
Looking for like a cave or somewhere cool. 18.
Okay. This cliffside seems to stretch off in the distance to the east for a pretty long time. So it seems as if anywhere towards the south of the road is not quite a good option. To the north lies very thick and dense woods. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere that looks like a great spot for camping. Unless you just wanted to stay within the thick trees.
That's bad too. I'll go back and relay that to the...
While flying around, you did happen to notice that far down off the cliff where the creature had been shoved by the wolf, it seems to mill about around the river's edge. Its bright light still glowing, but not seeming to be trying to travel back up, just moving around by the river's edge.
I can't find a good place to stop for the night. Also, that one you knocked down the cliff is still alive down there.
Is it really? No way. I thought it was dead.
We can't rest with enemies nearby.
As the fire that one of the mountain folk had created is burning by the time Arkem gets back, Oteg says, we will find a place. The nature will show us a way. We just have to wait on it. And he just looks over towards the fire. All the other mountain folk are gathered near it, warming their hands, just staring intently into the fire.
I stare into the fire too.
I'll make sure all the smoke is just going straight up and not in anyone's faces, and keep all the other adverse weather off of us.
Okay.
I'm gonna call her.
Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna call her, say it's back over to me, and look around at what was left from those things.
Searching through their bodies, the ones that didn't burn up, it seems as if they're just piles of clothing is all that remains. Like they didn't have any physical form underneath this clothing. There doesn't seem to be anything of value or really use. Perhaps the scraps of clothing, but beyond that, there's nothing here.
Okay.
What were you gonna do, Lane?
Can I just try and see what the mountain men are doing, staring into the fire? Is it like some kind of ritual, or are they casting some kind of spell or something?
Give me an insight check.
Oh my god.
Okay. This is kind of foreign and strange. It looks almost like a ritual, but they're not chanting or saying anything. They're just look like they're warming themselves by the fire, but the way that they're doing it seems to hold some kind of reverence. So it's just confusing backwoods nonsense.
Do I see anything in the fire?
You do not see anything in the fire other than bright orange and red flames. As time goes on and the fire starts to die down a little bit, you do see, all of you see, little blue light amidst the bushes nearby, starting to move around inside them.
So,
I knock an arrow.
Okay.
Hold on. Should we ask the mountain people if they know what these things are before we go and murder more of these things?
Yes.
Okay, you see these small blue lights swirling around the trees and in the bushes. And you see the mountain folk looking up and looking around. They don't seem to spot them as well as each of you do. They don't really seem to notice them. But they do seem to be looking around for something now. After a moment, one steps out from behind a tree to the north and starts to walk towards the flame.
I like nudge the guy next to me. Lycraft, what is that?
Oh, it is spirit of the nature. It will show us a safe place. We have given it this offering.
And it steps forward, extending its hands out. It expels a burst of cold energy from its hands, putting out the fire. And all of the mountain folk
to murder it again.
silently bow their heads.
Bow my head too.
Okay. After a moment, you feel the chill in the air to die down just a little. Rather than it being this intense Arctic cold that it's been for the past several hours, it's a bit more tolerable. Off to the east, or off to the northeast, you see almost looks like a path opens up in the very slow snowfall. Very much like vortex sort of sphere around him that negates the weather. It looks like a path opens up towards the northeast. It then turns and walks back towards the tree and then seems to disappear entirely. And Oteg points in that direction while the others start to gather up their gear. There is where we camp.
So the fire's an offering?
Yes, there is not much warmth here. They seem to like it, or like to put it out. It is uncertain, but it is a ritual ancient as our people.
Also, we should probably not shoot these guys. They're good guys.
Guys, we why would you ever think about shooting or damaging one of these things?
Do not think that us mere mortals possibly hope to harm such powerful creatures.
Well, to camp we should go then. Am I fucking Yoda? What the fuck? Why did I say it like that?
I don't know.
Okay, takes about a half an hour traveling along this path through some pretty thick woods. But you're able to follow the path quite easily, as it is the only area where snow just doesn't seem to fall at all. And it leads you to a rocky outcropping at the top of it. It almost forms a cave mouth by the density of rocks around the area. As you arrive here, it begins to get quite dark as dusk falls. To move all of you on. Gotta get horses.
Right here.
Gotta get a wolf.
You don't know how to think about it. I think it's like the blue spirits are like the similar, almost like killing the little forest spirits from Princess Manioki. Like we just murdered one of those.
Love Princess Mononoke.
Oh. They just that like little bobblehead thing. These are blue. And we murdered one.
No, we just made it disappear. That's all.
They've cursed your family raw for 100 generations. It'll never be warm again.
Starting to feel that way.
Oh, it's nice and gloomy here.
Yes, it is. Quite dark. As night falls and the mist covering the sky during the day begins to part, the waning moon that sits in the sky, instead of its typical white form, you see a bright red moon in its place.
The blood moon.
Oh no.
Thalm, one of the mountain folk, looks at the sky, seeing this, stands there, his mouth wide open, and he says, Hayun will hunt tonight. We are not safe.
Who's Hayun?
Hayun, which I will say, Vortak and Lane, you both know Elvish, right?
Yeah.
I'd hope so.
Anyone else that knows Elvish also knows that this word means darkness.
Like the god Hayun?
This is an Elvish word, Hayun.
Oh, Hayun. I know Orin, that's close enough, right?
Lane said it.
Oh. About time we put on our goggles.
I look over at him with my goggles already on.
Oh,
how can you
wow.
see? It's literally pitch black. You literally can't see in front of your face without them on.
I like to think that Raw can't see in front of his face even when it's daylight.
Wait, is Raw right next to me? No, he's not. He's right over there.
I think the only one without access to dark vision is Makari.
Yeah. I have blind sight.
So I got special goggles.
You can see within 10 feet. I'll give Nikari night vision then. I don't know if we really need it, but I can give her my eyes of night.
What's the range?
300 feet.
Oh.
I'll give it to everybody. I'll give it to Hardcam too. Fuck it.
How long does it last?
6 hours? No, 1 hour.
1 hour? 6 hours? 1 hour?
Yeah, but
I mean, it's just a shot in the dark.
Get it.
Is this how you see all the time?
Yeah.
That's not fair.
I mean, it's always dark in the Shadowfell. Have to be able to see. Is it always dark in the Shadowfell? Probably. I don't know. Steven doesn't know.
It's always quite dark in the Shadowfell.
I doubt it's sunny.
In the Shadowfell? Is it dark?
Maybe it's shadowy.
It's always sunny in Shadowfell.
No, there's this bright orb that sits in the sky, illuminating the entire place and keeping the fields bright green.
Fucking hate that orb in real life.
Kind of a realm of endless night. So yeah, it's kind of dark. The mountain folk make their way into the cave created by the rocky outcropping and begin to start a campfire.
I'll like search around for danger going around it.
I'll start
Okay.
heading up that way with their sails.
Give me a perception check. You are looking out for danger.
Oh no, we love
Ooh.
Siggy.
20. Oh no, not again.
Oh, damn it, Ziggy. He's still asleep on the back of the
At
sail.
least someone remembered.
Okay.
27. Okay. You don't see anything that seems to be prowling around the area or moving amidst the trees nearby. At least for the first few minutes. But then you do spot somebody, a humanoid form, moving around the trees.
Oh god, I'll sneak up closer, see if it's another one of those fucking things.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
2 and a 1, so 23.
Okay. You move up quietly to this figure. As you begin to get closer, you see it seems to not only move like a shadow, but look very much like a shadow. But then, as you get closer, it looks like a slightly familiar shadow
Oh no.
of an individual that you encountered on the road previously. The individual who you talked to just outside of Krez. He seems to be looking from the tree line, this shadowy form of himself, looking up towards the rocky outcropping.
We met outside of Krez?
Yes, he introduced himself as Valak.
Oh, that creeper. Oh, does his thing look like Nakari's thing?
Oh my god. I hope he doesn't have his thing out.
You show me yours, I'll show you mine.
It does look shadowy and comparable to some degree to Nakari's Echo, yes.
I'll go back to Nakari.
What is everyone else doing during the...
I'm gonna ask the hunters about Ayun. I don't want to know who Ayun is.
Okay.
It's Elvish. Darkness and Elvish. But is it a thing?
Thalm, who brought it up, says, Ayun is a hunter of the night. It shows a blood-red moon, and when it comes for us, someone must have angered it, or the thirst is set upon it. Do you tell him that it? Do you tell him that it means darkness in Elvish?
Yeah.
I do not know of this. I only know its name is the old, in the old tongue.
The old tongue is Elvish, by the way. Spoken by elves. Or are they? Are these guys elves? They're not elves, right?
They're not elves. They're human.
Have I heard any similar stories or superstitions? It seems kind of like superstitious to me, I would imagine.
It seems like a superstition, but you've never heard of anything, any kind of creature or anything that held this name. You've heard of things being referred to as a darkness or with that word in Elvish, but never a specific tale of anything known as darkness.
Okay.
No, Oteg says, we should not talk of such things. We are safe tonight. The Mother of Night has shown us a good omen. We have brought an offering before nature. Yoon will not hunt us. We are all safe.
I believe him. Just kidding. Hey, Nakari.
Yeah?
How far away do you have to be to use that shadow clone of yours?
I don't feel like I can be very far away from it.
Then I believe that the fellow that showed you how to do it is skulking around in the woods over there. Wait. Wait, we don't know that part, right?
No, you don't know that part.
Then I would like to change that to there's another person over there that can do it as well. That's the Valak fellow we've met, right?
Valak. I do remember him. I don't know what he'd be doing here.
That is a good question.
Show me where you saw him, I guess.
I'll show her the clone.
Okay. The two of you move out towards the tree line to the last place that you spotted it. As you approach the shadowy form of Valak, use a charge of your boot.
Just the one boot.
Yep.
Just the one boot?
Yep.
How far is the radius on that again?
30 feet.
Okay. You do feel a sensation of movement off to the east, away from the echo. As you approach, the echo raises a hand in greeting and waves it for a little bit before disappearing. And from a nearby tree where you sensed the movement, you see Valak step out. And he raises his both his hands up in front of him. I do not mean any of you ill will. I've simply come as an ally.
How did you know we
thought
were
that
here?
I might have followed you for a little bit. I believe that I recognize your friend there, and he points over towards Nakari.
I kind of remember you. Not much, though.
Didn't leave much of an impression, I guess.
I believe you all are heading down this pass in search of the Amber Temple, correct?
Yes.
There is a dangerous and dark energy that resides there.
Yes.
Charge into such a thing might be quite foolhardy and dangerous. And I believe at one point we were almost allies, Dresley.
Her name's
And he looks over
Nakari.
towards Nakari. My apologies, I remember you by a different name.
No. Dresley's my name. I just go by Nakari mostly. It's safer that way. I guess come up here by the fire, I suppose.
Thank you, the warmth would be a nice change of pace. You see he's wearing some pretty thick furs over his armor. But he joins you all up here in the cave. enters in, you see the mountain folk look over in his direction, at first a little suspiciously at the appearance of a new individual, and then they immediately begin to gather themselves from their fairly relaxed positions to standing up complete, and very serious looks on their face. They all slowly or quietly mutter the words, Yara. Just amongst themselves, it echoes a little bit. This word, Vortak and Lane, you recognize to be Old One.
You know this man.
Valak kind of raises an eyebrow towards them and continues on into the cave, not responding to it. Oteg says, he is Yara. He is one of those who were close to the ancient spirits of nature of this land. Valak says, I am one of very few of my kind left. I am no powerful or ancient creature. I am simply an elf. They all continue to look at him, sort of awestruck.
You look pretty young for an elf. Like compared to Lane and I. Obviously, no one looks as old as Lane because she's basically the crypt keeper.
It's true though.
I am not as old as some other elves have lived to be, but I am quite fortunate to have lived as long as I have here. People were mostly hunted to extinction after the rulership of the Baron came into place. As he says the Baron, all of the berserkers spit on the cave floor and
I
say,
spit
curse
too.
the devil. He is no Baron to us. He is a monster. Polluted this land. Brought this darkness upon us.
How do you pollute the land?
Destroyed the Fane. Killed them all. Polluted this land with his influence. You see, all of the mountain folk seem to have a mixed look of anger and sadness kind of settle on their face.
What are the Fanes?
The Fanes are, they were sisters, they were family, powerful nature spirits gifted to the land by the Mother of Night. However, as the armies came into the valley and took over the lands, corrupting the forest folk, and the mist settled around Barovia, they were strangled. Their life tore from the valley, and his power grew.
Or would I remember anything from this story? Like,
give me a history check. A lot of things that you had found previously in your old journals, drawings, sketches that you had done, start to come to the forefront of your mind. These three different images of feminine figures representing these separate layers of the environment here in Barovia. Aspects of nature, almost in the way that they seem to present themselves in the pictures that you had drawn from some sort of memory that you can't quite get a hold of, but you do recall these images of these figures. And for some reason that you can't place your finger on, you have these images of these two different women. One very small and slight of frame, elderly, with long white hair that almost reaches down to her feet, and another one towering at almost 7 foot, bulky, with a hair, or with a mess of hair tangled with twigs and leaves.
Lane, do you still have those sketches I gave you?
I do, and I will shuffle through my backpack and find them. I'll give them to her.
I'll show them to... Oteg was the one that said it, or...
Yes.
Yeah. I'll just kind of hold them up. These?
Yes, those are the ladies, the fame of these lands as they were before they were destroyed.
You see Valak kind of leaning over and looking at him too, and raises an eyebrow as he looks at him kind of curiously.
Can I point to one of the Raven Queen, and this is a bit of a this is a bit of a side journey here. Do you happen to know of any places that might be sacred to the Night Mother, or the Mother of Night Mother, Jesus Christ?
This land was sacred to the Mother of Night. I am sure of it, but no longer.
Looking for something a little bit more specific. Maybe like any ancient temples or something like that.
The only temple that resides here in these mountains is the Amber Temple. And we will get there soon enough.
I just have I have a spell that I want to cast, but I have to have a specific place to go to do it. So if there's no temples, I'm assuming the Mother of Night they're referring to the Raven Queen too, right? It's like same person. They just have a different name for her.
It seems like it. I mean, with the reference to the ravens, it does seem like it. If not, then it's definitely a similar type deity of some sort, or superstition in their mind.
Lane, I don't remember where I saw these, but I'll point to, what was it, the Huntress and the Reaver? The one with the spider webs and then the one with the antlers. But these two, I remember differently as well. Like I seen them but I don't remember where.
I don't think those two really mean anything to me, right? There's nothing that I've studied that I would know anything about those two.
Give me a religion check with advantage.
Ooh.
Because this, yes, because this is pertaining to your deity.
Well,
okay, 15. You would know that the Raven Queen often employs some very powerful Fae-like beings to ensure balance within certain areas or realms that she resides over. And it's possible that these individuals could be similar type Fae creatures.
oh, okay. Oh, so it makes sense. So she sent these three to protect this place. Somehow it was taken away from her. From the Raven Queen. And that is part of why we're here. Because the souls get trapped here. So this is all like, I mean, it's all coming together. We are here to restore the souls and also... And I assume the only way that we could do that is to remove the Baron. And that would also mean maybe she would put more... Maybe she would bring these three back. I assumed she could bring them back in the same way that she brought us back. Brings us back. Plucks their souls from the stream. I don't think she has whatever the River of Souls is, or whatever it is.
The river Styx.
The River Styx, yeah.
River of Souls.
Reaches down into Avernus and plucks them out of the river.
Very metal.
Oh, I didn't see that message earlier, Arcady. Yes, it is.
I don't know what that'll mean for this place, though. I mean, I don't think it'll just revert back to how it was before. Things have to happen, I assume. Does Lane know that this... Okay, so... Maybe this is like too meta, but would Lane know that this domain, I guess, used to be part of the Shadowfell and it was like stripped away from it? Like cut off? Probably not, yeah.
I would say that
material plane.
Yeah, it was part of the material plane previous.
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
But Lane would know that within the Shadowfell there exists a multitude of different realms that the Raven Queen holds a slight amount of dominion over, because they have souls within them, and as such she is duty bound to have influence there. And what it's just that in a lot of these realms her influence isn't as strong because of the mist. But yeah, that'd be about the gist of it.
Maybe the Amber Temple will give more information on these three. And I'll give Lane back the schedules.
Okay, as you sit here in this cave around the campfire, discussing the Fanes and their possible connection to the Raven Queen, the ongoing events here in Barovia, that is where we are going to take a break, and we will be back shortly. Okay, as we return to this small rocky overhang, that creating a sort of cave here on the hill just north of the Solanka Pass, where you had previously fought some blue light undead creatures. What is everyone doing? What would everyone like to do?
I just take care of Ivy. Feed her some vegetables or something. I don't know.
Can I ask the barbarians about the Thanes, if they know them, other than the Mother of Night? Do they know these other two? Because I don't think we know anything about them, right? Other than we have these pictures.
Yes. One moment. Okay, if you are showing them the pictures,
Yeah.
They point to the one with the spider webs intertangling between its fingers and says, this one is the Weaver. She held dominion over the swamp of Barovia. They lie just to the north of us. And then he points to the one with the antlers and the broad shoulders and says, this is the Huntress. She held dominions over the mountain. And then the one with the ravens flying around it and the cards spread in front of it says, this is the Seeker, and she was in charge of keeping the forest in balance. Each of them also represented a different aspect important to life. The Weaver was known for her influence with time. The Huntress is the inevitable death that we all face. And the Seeker is fate.
Interesting. So is the Mother of Night different from these three, or is the Weaver or the Seeker? I guess the Seeker would be the Mother of Night. Is that right?
The Mother of Night is... She is an all-encompassing being, a powerful goddess. These are her apostles, her champion. They provide their necessary action in her stead.
Okay. I'll pull out the holy symbol of Ravenkind and I'll say, this is her symbol then, right?
As they see you pull this out and show it in front of them, they look, they all gasp and lean back a little bit away from it at first before leaning closer to get a better look. This is quite amazing. I've not seen a relic like this before. I've only heard tales. We have many different such objects of reverence, but none as truly magical as something like this.
Maybe on our way back from the Ember Temple, I'll look for you again and show you something truly amazing, and something that probably nobody here has seen. I also have a request. Do you know if there's a temple that is dedicated to the Mother of Night, maybe hidden away, stashed away for centuries, anything of the kind?
I am
certain such temples exist here in these lands, but I do not know where.
Can I look over at Valak and ask him, Valak, would you happen to know of any temples that are hidden away? It would help us immensely.
I know of a shrine that is in dedication to the Raven Queen, and just north of the Sarah Pool.
Sorry, I mean Chips.
For the
maybe you could-
Vistania?
Yes, near where the Vistani camp.
I think after we're done with the Ember Temple, we should head there immediately. It'll give us a way out of really tough situations in an instant, so that if we ever get close to something bad happening, then we can leave.
I would be willing to show you the way there. I think personally that if it is something of such import, then we should begin traveling there instead of the Amber Temple. I don't know what you seek to accomplish in such a place.
Why are we going to the Ember Temple? I don't even remember. Look at my notes.
I think you guys wanted to find Tim, or Kim and Wall wanted to find the priest.
Oh, because the other guy was going there. Kevin's Bard. Fuck, I can't remember names. They told us the Bard went, and I don't think there was much of a reason outside of that. It wasn't Tim. Like, Tim's not there. We know that, right?
You did legend lore on the place, and it seemed like a location of dark and powerful ancient secrets, as well as information about the lands of Barovia.
Ah, so potentially a way to defeat Strahd then.
There was also someone else that told you, Raylan had said that that's where his group was going to head off towards Neck. But something had happened to the others beforehand, so they weren't able to get there. But they believe they had thought, and he had also had theories that there might be a secret to defeating Strahd there.
Well, I don't think we can just turn around and go back there and then walk the whole way back down to the Ember Temple. That would be
asinine.
Yeah, yeah, that would be ridiculous.
I mean, there is that lady that offered us shelter.
I think it would take way too long to fly there, too.
Oh, yeah. Hag did offer, oh, sorry. Which?
When we get done with the Ember Temple, we'll go there.
The mountain folk during this conversation have also been cooking the flesh of those centipede-like monsters that you had encountered and helped them to kill. They have cooked them to what they tell you is completion, though the color of the meat doesn't seem to change that much during the cooking process. It is, however, extremely hot, and they offer all of you bite to eat inside the cave. Even Valak, who politely declined.
I'll take a piece.
I cry some too.
That's disgusting.
It's worth a shot.
All right.
It's pretty spicy. Vortak, do you eat any?
I'll try a little bit, and if I don't like it, then I'll eat some of my rations.
I mean, it tastes good. It tastes good. It's a little spicy. I don't know if your characters have a preference for spicy food, but it's kind of hot in your mouth. Turns your face a little red.
Pretty sure
but it's good.
Vortex used to very, very bland food.
They say this will keep you hardy against the cold. Good meat.
True.
Warms the belly. He pats his stomach as he takes a big bite.
I'll make a poison too while everyone you're chilling and cooking.
Okay. What ingredients are you?
I want to try that since we're doing centipede stuff. I'm gonna use that centipede fire blood I got.
Okay, give me a poisoner's kit to see if you can make another dose of that. Okay. You are able to make another dose out of that. I guess just use the fire spider poison that you had.
I got rid of that already.
Oh no.
I thought we'd never see another firefighter again.
Well, I had told you the last time that it was equivalent, but do you remember how much it was?
It was already gone by then. I think it was just like 2d4 fire damage.
Yeah, I think so too. Is anyone else doing anything?
I'm gonna make another potion.
Okay. Give me a check with your herbalism kit.
Inventory.
Okay. You managed to make a potion of healing.
Valak, you said something about us almost being allies. What happened?
Well, according to all the stories, you either left Barovia or died. I had trained with you a couple of times. We had met at Krez before everything happened, and it was really rather sad to hear what happened with the members of the Mistborn. But I had assumed that you had fallen with them, but it seems that that is not the case, as you now stand before me.
Kind of blush a little bit and keep quiet. Training, you mean with this? And I'll summon my echo.
He looks a little shocked. Did not quite get the opportunity to fully go over such things, but it was something in that vein, yes. Seems you learn rather quickly on your own, or remember more than you're letting on. He kind of smiles a little.
I remember you showing me meditations.
Yes, it's a very important tool to harness the shadow. Clearing your mind and finding that energy within yourself to place it into the world and You see his kind of step out from his body next to him.
Or do you think you could teach me a little bit more then?
I don't think that that would be much of a problem. Don't know if this is the best place, but perhaps in the morning we can take the chance of the less harsh weather.
I look forward to it.
As do I. The mountain folk have started laying out their bedrolls around the edges of the interior here. One of them stepped just outside, still within the light from the burning campfire, and begins to take up position to take watch as the others lay down for the night. Is everyone else laying down for the night as well, or doing anything else?
Sleep when you can.
I'll help them take watch for a while if y'all want to sleep first.
Sure, you can wake me next.
Yeah.
I'm sleeping. I'm
Okay.
sleeping for my 4 hours.
Okay. You go into your trance. Nakari, give me a perception check. As Locos also makes one.
Locos. Oh.
Okay. It's pretty clear sky, and with the snow seems to be kept at bay, or at least very lightly falling in the surrounding area. You have a pretty good view around down the hill and out into the tree line. In the bright red moon in the sky does a lot to illuminate. Seems like a very safe and quiet space, though. As you conclude your watch, how long are you keeping watch for?
While Vortec and Lane are sleeping, and then I'll take my 4 hours after they wake up.
Okay. Okay, Vortec and Lane, you can recover from a short rest. Who are you waking up, Nakari?
Short rest.
Long rest.
Or not a short rest, long rest, sorry. It's just a short, long rest.
I'm not gonna wake anyone up. I'm gonna let them sleep. I'm gonna figure that Lane and Vortec have this covered.
Yeah, we got it.
Okay. To get into your trance, throughout the night, the guard shift changes for the others a little more commonly. They take 2-hour shifts instead. Lane and Vortec, give me either a individual perception check or one of you with advantage. Okay.
One of us is significantly better 12 than us.
Pretty calm night for the next several hours. You don't see anything nearby or off in the distance. On occasion, Lane, you do spot a few ravens gather in a nearby tree. They sit for just a couple of minutes and then fly off, and then a little later, a few more ravens land at another tree amid the branches and look off towards your direction, and then fly off again. But after 2 hours into your watch, one of the mountain folk known as Thalm goes in at the end of his shift and exclaims, "What's happened? Who did this?"
Who did what? Be quiet, people are sleeping.
As you approach over there, one of the mountain folk appears to be lying in his bedroll. His throat appears to be completely ripped out.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
His eyes wide open, a shock look of horror on his face.
Damn it, I'm like mad perceptive too, so I would have seen that if it wasn't like...
Well, between your hour of rest.
What happened on our watch, so... I would have been awake, right? I didn't notice anything?
Yes, you were awake. You didn't see anything. You didn't see anyone moving inside the cave or anything outside of the cave. Thalm begins shaking Oteg vigorously. Hyun has come for us. Oteg, wake. Oteg jumps up quickly, raising his axe. Where is the beast? He points towards Sanlius, dead in his bedroll. It has slain Sanlius. Where is it went? I did not see it.
I didn't see it either.
Quickly starts to rouse the others.
Oh?
By Arcady.
Can I cast True Seeing on myself?
Yeah, sure. Can you link it?
True sight. Oh my god.
Okay. Okay. As you look around the interior of the cave with your true sight active, you do not see anything here within the cave. You do notice that over there where Valak had laid down his bedroll, his echo is in the place of himself. You don't recall seeing him leave from the cave during your watch, but you don't remember if you saw him there before you started watch either. Just a shadowy version of him sits within the cave. As you step out or step away a little bit and look out down the hill, you do hear him coming from around the east side of the cave. And yeah, he's over here. As he comes around and sees you, he says, What's happened? I had heard that the mountain folk were concerned about something.
Apparently we had a visitor last night. Or sometime soon. Sometime not too long ago. Sanlius is dead. His throat is torn out.
What has done this?
I don't know. I don't see anything else outside of the cave. Like no I would guess there wouldn't be footprints probably.
No, there is nothing out there in the cave.
Damn.
But you do notice something different as you look at Valak. He looks a little paler than he did previously, and his white hair looks darker. But he seems to be standing at the edge of the shadow, just out of your view.
Looks like we might get to see this, let's do this. Let me cast a moonbeam on him. I don't know if it's a shapeshifter or not.
You would already be able to tell that.
Oh yeah, I would. I have true sight. Yeah. So, does he look... I don't need to... Yeah, I didn't need to know if that's... Visual illusions... So it's not a shape changer, or he's not transformed by magic or anything?
It appears to be some kind of illusory appearance overhead.
I think I can see through that, though.
Yes, you are seeing through it. However, exactly what he looks like is hard to make out. He seems humanoid in form, much of the same frame. His hair is just dark, and his skin seems less gray and more white.
Valak, why don't you step over here real quick? Come into the light of the fire.
He looks around behind him and he says, if there was a creature that... Gosh, why did that have to pop up while I... if there is something out here that has killed one of our companions inside, then we should hunt it. Come on.
I think Harkem is the best one to go
waves his
look
hand
for that,
out.
not you.
Am I still asleep or am I awake by this point?
I don't know if anyone woke you up
Yeah,
or not. I mean, it
I
was
by
pretty
the yelling,
loud,
yeah.
so
I think they're
the mountain folk are gathering their weapons and getting themselves together. So I would say the noise is pretty loud. He steps as he steps around the...
myself.
Okay. He steps around the corner cave lane and the light catches his face. He says, "You should come with me, quickly. It could get away." And you can see his face a lot more clearer now, with the magical illusion dispelled by your true sight. His long black hair falls over his shoulders and his pale white skin. This regal and noble look. You see Strahd von Zarovit.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Oh no.
Let's see.
It's awfully arrogant of Varric to say that in fireball range.
I don't have like dispel magic up or anything, but I don't have any spells. I don't really have any offensive spells either to do anything to hold them. I don't even think I would work anyways. I don't think we should chase after him in the middle of the night. I think that's dangerous. I think we're safer here. We will find it in the morning.
He eyes you a little cautiously.
I'll just raise my eyebrow at him.
I will keep watch.
Just dead stare at him.
I will keep watch outside.
Valak, I think you've
I'll follow him silently.
overstayed your welcome. Maybe another day.
He kind of tilts his head a little bit. I was simply attempting to warn you away from the dangers of the Amber Temple, but if I cannot, I'm willing to offer my aid to help you get there.
I think we'll be just fine.
Well, if I am not welcome, I will make the trip back to Kresk myself.
You should go now.
See a small smirk form at the corners of Strahd's face. You notice with your true sight just this little echo image of Valak hovering over him. That face does not change, almost as if it is still looking forward at you, uncertain.
Does he know? Does it seem like?
Give me an insight
he
check.
knows that I can see him?
You can just do that?
Something about that smirk as he walks away and looks back for just a moment seems to lead you to believe that he knows that you know.
And now that you know that he knows that you know.
But does he know that he knows that you know that you know that he knows?
He disappears off into the woods.
Will you just kill them?
After he gets a little bit away from the cave, you notice that his shadow fades from inside as well.
Followed him for a little bit.
Too?
That was not our friend. That was Hayun himself. Himself. I don't know.
He, are you saying this out loud?
Yeah.
Okay, the mountain folk, with their axes ready, charge the front of the cave looking out to the dark night.
Do not chase him. Let him go. It is not yet time.
We must avenge Sanlius. Where is this creature? Where? And they turn towards you and look back down the hill, seeing nothing.
That was the Baron himself. Master of illusion. I don't think any of us would have detected it if I had not been able to see through it.
You were saying that the Yara was the devil?
Yes. And he had an illusion over himself. And he is probably the one that killed your friend.
They all look at each other a little uncertainly, and then look towards Oteg, who just shakes his head. And they all kind of shirk down a little bit as they make their way back into the cave. If it is true that the devil walks these mountains, then we must be extra careful.
I'll go over to the body of the dead guy and cast ceremony on it.
Okay.
Strahd might have killed him, but he won't turn him against you.
We thank you for your kindness, your ceremony of magic. Will this... We burn our dead. Can we do that without incurring wrath from...
Oh, I don't know. Do whatever you want now. I'm just making sure the Strahd doesn't turn him into a vampire. Or a zombie or something like that.
Oh. Wouldn't burning them do the same?
It's actually pretty smart burning than you're dead, actually. Just, you know,
Right?
all the undead around here.
Make it a practice.
Well, if the devil's gone, I'm going back to bed.
You could still sleep after that?
Well, why not? Either I sleep or suddenly it's someone else's problem.
I mean... Yeah, you got me there. Alright. I'll rustle up my feathers and fold into myself. You know, like a bird does.
Vorchak looks around to figure out which of the birds is pecking so loudly on something.
It's Rob.
Already.
It's actually the raven on Lane's shoulder.
Poking at her dead eye.
Oh goodness.
I always forget that Lane has a bad eye. Only has one eye.
She haunts my nightmares. That's all I ever see.
Yeah, one solid black glass eye.
See, that's an eye. It's not just the eye socket.
That's a glass eye, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I just made that up just now, so.
So now we know we can't trust our own senses, though.
Yeah,
When
that's
it comes
true.
to him.
How many people have we met have just been Strahd stringing us along?
I don't know,
That's
but as
it.
soon as somebody shows up out of nowhere again, I'll make sure to cast True Sight to find out.
We gotta do the garlic test.
You
I
have
should
garlic.
cast sunlight.
Yeah. Is that a thing?
For adding spice to our food?
I thought vampires, garlic, no?
I don't think that's a legitimate myth.
Huh. Well, whenever I get home, I'm gonna have to... If I ever get home and see that traveling salesman, I'll have to have a word with him.
Is he selling beetles by chance?
What's that?
Nothing.
Is he selling beetles? Of
Yes.
course, you can find those anywhere. Back home.
Ra fondly remembers the markets of beetles and garlic salesmen.
Garlic, spice.
All I sell is beetles and garlic. You want beetles and garlics? I'm your man.
And sand. They sell sand. Oh, they don't sell sand. There's so
Magic
much of it
sand.
there.
So I can say, is this like a water salesman in the ocean?
Yeah.
All we got is salt water. You want some?
So, as you conclude your long rest and dawn sets upon this hillside, it is morning. What would you all like to do?
Take another long rest so I can get my spell slots back.
I casted greater invisibility and didn't get to do anything with it. I was ready to start blasting.
So there it was.
97
check.
hit points, oh my god.
I will check on.
Got hit really hard.
I would check on Ivy and make sure that she's not doing adversely in the weather.
Okay. She seems to be fine, having taken the form of a bush during the night. She returns back to her horse form to approach her to feed her for the morning.
I wonder if I could hide in the bush while she's a bush.
Oh, I'll scout ahead on the path while I wait. I need to disappear.
Yes, you do. Thank you. Okay. Up ahead on the road, a little further up. Give me a perception check to see how far up you can see. From a good vantage point.
Yeah. Nice. 27.
Okay, 27. That's pretty good. You can see somewhere about half a mile off in the distance where the road starts to leave the cliffside path as it was just south of you and curve back up. It seems a little bit towards the north. You do see what look to be figures moving around across the road, back and forth. Can't really make out exactly how many. You just do notice movement. It doesn't look like large figures, but it does seem to be quite a few of them.
I'll
And
go back.
Go ahead.
And hopefully everyone's ready to go.
Ooh. A pretty heavy blizzard starts to kick up this morning as well. As part of the morning, everyone but Lane, you take 1 fire damage from pretty severe heartburn from that very spicy food.
Worth it.
But you feel pretty warm against this intense cold. It just doesn't feel like it's that much of a hindrance.
Extra worth it.
Extra worth it.
Do we have any more? Man, we should have got rations of that.
Need some Tums.
I'll let them know what I saw up ahead as we go.
Mountain folk begin their morning by building a pyre for Sanlius and burning his body.
Or Sanlius.
Just gonna move the campfire there. Make it a little bigger.
He tried.
Now it's a campfire.
Oh my god. They have a brief moment of silence. This does take probably about an hour altogether for them to complete. Giving Harkem a bit of time to scout ahead, and is there anything anyone wanted to do during this hour of time before Harkem returned back to report what he had seen?
No.
Okay. Unless anyone did.
Oh.
I'm just gonna charge up my boots.
Okay.
I picture her pulling out a little, like, shag rug and rubbing him on the rug.
She pulls a cord out and attaches it to her chest and into the boots. It's like her power supply.
It's got a little USB cord on there.
Yeah.
That's fucking handy.
It's what, 1d3?
Yes, 1d3.
That's not a real dice.
Yeah, it's a d6 with 2 1s, 2 2s, and 2 3s.
Nice.
Okay, that's 2 charges back.
All 3
As they finish their ritualistic burning of their friend's corpse, they have gathered all their gear and are ready to set off. Are you all heading off down the path once again?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay. As you continue on your journey, you see, as you get to approaching this half-mile mark that Arkham had pointed out previously, sorry, you can make out a little bit better Harkham and Lane ahead in the road appear to be skeletal figures, as well as a few of the spectral forms that you had faced previously on the bridge.
Oh my god.
They seem to move back and forth around the road, not really going anywhere specific, just moving almost like they're pacing or patrolling.
Does it seem like there's any way around them?
The woods here don't seem as thick. It might be possible to get around them, as they are primarily focused in the road.
We can try to skulk through the woods, get around them. Or just blaze our way through. Or summon a wolf and push him off the cliff.
I mean...
Oh, I got 3 more charges.
I see no faults with either of these plans.
I think we can... I think we should try this old sneak approach.
What use your outside voice?
I think we should sneak away. Just tiptoe. We'll be fine.
Alright.
That's my vote.
I'll go a little bit
Otek says, we should not fight creatures. They are a waste of time and resource. They have nothing of value to them.
He's so right.
Their weapons are aged and their bones hold no flesh.
Someone's obviously using the milestone XP experience.
There's
The guy that doesn't want to fight every monster.
Yeah, that's right. They're using milestones too. So you guys are going to try and make your way stealthily through the woods around them. I will need stealth check from all of you.
I'll go a little bit ahead and
Okay.
keep an arrow knocked, and if I see any of them start running toward my friends, I'll just fire.
Okay.
I cast guidance on myself because I'm like not good at this. So I think I roll these at disadvantage.
Yes, you roll at disadvantage, and so does sorry.
Oh, that's doing good though.
Aww.
That's pretty cool, right?
Oof.
Who else needs?
He rolled my
These guys.
dice into a 19. Can I take that? Oh, he rolled it into a 3. Oh my god.
I don't think your horse needs to stealth.
That's 17.
Okay, so I got a lot of mixed numbers here.
Mixed babies make the best babies.
I don't know if any of those are mixed. They seem very low.
As you are trying to carefully and quietly make your way through the woods, the mountain folk seem to move pretty easily through the forest as they traverse through it, going mostly unnoticed. However, through this terrain, Ra and Nakari, you have a little bit of issue making it through quietly. Ra, you bump into quite a few branches from the trees as you're trying to fly through there, and Nakari, you just have some issues guiding Oseus through, as does Vortak trying to get Ivy through. And it does draw the attention of nearby skeleton. Harkem, as it
would be more stealthy just walking through without the stealth checks.
as it turns in the direction and starts to raise up its bow. Give me a attack roll with advantage as you are stealth.
Oh, 17.
Okay. that hits. Go ahead and roll sneak attack damage.
Come on, let's kill it. Damn it.
Okay.
What is with these fucking rolls, man?
23.
That's the exact same roll you got last time.
As your arrow shoots out, it flies into the skull of the skeleton, breaking it in half as the arrow pierces through. Falls into a pile of bones on the road, and the others start to look around in the direction of the skeleton. Everyone give me another stealth check as you attempt to try to hide.
Oh no!
I don't know what stealth means.
Damn it. Why did we go this? Alright, never again.
Oh god.
That's why we need pass without a trace.
Yeah, none of us can get it, unfortunately.
Oh, let me dip into some ranger levels real quick.
Just one moment to get this set up.
No, there's no need. You don't
Well,
need
that
to.
means we're gonna fight.
I think we can outrun them. Definitely. can.
Vortak just like hugs Ivy really tightly as she turns into a bush and he's inside the bush. I've named the bush Kate.
Bush Kate. Okay, I get.
No, Kate Bush.
Okay. I think I did it. A bit. Okay. As you are trying to attempt to hunker down and hide from the scanning eyes, the banshees let out a wail and start to float in your direction. I'm gonna need everyone to roll for initiative.
Wait till everyone else's dice are out of the way so they don't bump into mine.
There we go. Oof.
Wow. Double net 20.
Are we gonna run away?
Oh, they're just banshees. They're fine.
Oh,
Yeah, they
God.
only have the ability to kill us all in one attack.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Almost dying from a banshee.
Harkem, you are up first at the beginning of combat. As you see these banshees letting out a wail and then starting to hover towards your group, and the skeletons also change their focus. You're up.
I'm just gonna use one dose of the fire centipede poison. Wait, I'm still hitting, right, from the other stealth check?
You were holding an attack. Oh, no,
then we
you
stealth
did
again.
Make another, yes. Yes, you would.
Oh, sweet. Okay, then yeah, I'll bonus action. Apply a
both are hitting.
dose of the fire centipede poison to 3 arrows.
Okay.
And I will take a shot at the closest banshee. I don't have the macro force, so I'll just roll 2d4 after.
Okay.
God.
Okay, you fire out an arrow and it strikes into the banshee.
6 fire
And
damage.
it takes. Okay.
Look at that. Better. Nice.
As this arrow strikes into it and a small puff of fire shoots off from the arrow, it's looking pretty hurt.
Sweet. Whales from the grave on the one behind it.
Okay. As you see the soul energy freak off into this banshee, it seems to be completely unfazed by the impact of this attack.
I feel like I would have known that. But I will try to remember that. And I would like to hide behind Dresley.
Okay, give me a stealth check as you...
No, not hide, like just hide behind, not like physically hide. But I feel like she's gonna run up.
As you hide by the tree near Nikari.
I'll stand right here. On there.
Okay, Nikari, you are up.
I'm going to... yeah, my roll is up. I'm going to get off of Arceus and move up here.
Okay.
I'm... gonna activate my shield.
Okay.
So I can do two-hander.
Okay, a bright sphere of radiant energy encircles you, and you wield your axe in 2 hands. Okay, you swing out with your first attack, and it flits off to the side. Your second attack comes crashing down onto spectral form, and it is looking pretty rough. This skeleton down here is going to pull out his short bow and shoot an arrow out towards Harkem. That is a 19, which misses.
Barely.
Striking into the snow just by one of your feet as you raise it up, dodging the arrow just barely. Vortek, you are up.
Alright. Vortek is going to slowly rise up into the air above Ivy, his eyes turning a bright blue, and then... Hold on, I gotta click this, and then click this, and then click this, and then click this.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Chain Lightning, but I have to do it separately.
A streak of electrical energy shoots off, connecting into the 3 banshees and the nearby skeleton.
$40 damage.
40 damage, because that's a 1. Gotcha. And you ignore resistances, correct? For lightning damage?
Correct.
Okay.
But this one's dead either way. The one nearest Nakari popped as the electricity streaks off of it. And I am pretty sure this skeleton is dead. Yes, absolutely. As the lightning chars his bones and he crumbles to the ground.
And I will just land on the ground next to Ivy, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. This Banshee is going to move forward. Yep. And it is going to let out a wail.
Do it.
It only targeted one person. Sorry.
Oh.
Hold on. Yeah, it should hit all of you. Just everyone roll a Constitution saving throw.
Not a 1.
Okay, so this unearthly shriek enters into your ears. You all reflexively raise your hands up or mentally block out the sounds to prevent it from destroying your resolve.
We're used to this shit by now.
That ends the Banshee's turn. Ra, you are up.
Okay. Well, get out my tape measure here. Sweet. I'm gonna run up to that Banshee and make sure she never yells again.
Okay.
Throat punch.
I'm gonna start off with a throat punch.
Okay.
Ooh.
Swing out your fist, connecting with the throat of this spectral creature. It is looking rough.
Well, good. It's gonna catch an uppercut.
Okay, you swing out, just barely managing to strike as the creature tries to dodge out of the way.
And we'll finish it off with a throat chop.
Roundhouse. Oh.
Okay.
Hey!
You swing out with a flourishing backhand into it, and it explodes into a pile of spectral dust that dissipates as it hits the ground.
Wow!
Ah.
Rah!
And that is when I'll end my turn. Yeah, I'll end my turn there.
Okay. This skeleton is going to move towards you and swing out with its short sword. That is a 20 to hit.
Wow.
Oh, which misses. Nice. You dodge out of the way of its short sword.
Let's pass here.
This one is going to shoot out with his short bow towards you, Ra. That is a 22 to hit.
I'm going to deflect. If I deflect missile in attack, I know I can deflect missile.
Yeah, you can deflect.
But how's the deflect missile and attack work?
That's how it
You
works.
can use a bow. You can use a key point to throw it back at them.
That's what it was. My prompt.
Very much a waste of a key point, so I don't recommend it.
Okay, well then.
No, it's fine. It's flavor. It's fun.
It's up to you if you want. Yes.
Well, at least I'd like to deflect said missile at me.
To prevent the damage.
To prevent the damage.
Okay. There's a thing you roll for that, right?
Yeah.
The damage from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus 17.
Oh, yep.
You can roll a d10 if you would like, but I will say the plus 17 definitely reduces the damage enough.
Did it roll? I clicked it and it.
Did you click roll? Oh, did you click the deflect missiles thing?
I did. Did anything happen on?
I didn't see it. Oh, I just clicked it and it did something. Oh, and it did a bunch of damage to you. What?
What is going on?
And in order to throw it back, the damage has to be reduced to 0.
That's all right. I'm just. All right. Whoa,
okay, the damage is reduced to 0 as you quickly turn around and swat this arrow out of the air and into the snow embankment to your right.
Nice.
That's gonna end his turn. So this guy is gonna move up towards the glowing person and swing out with its short sword. That is a 7 to hit as it collides with the radiant shield around you. Lane, you are up.
All right, I am going to. Actually, perfect. I'm gonna run up here. Ooh. Well, I got an extra 5 feet on there, but it's fine. I am going to cast Spirit Guardians. Is it really worth it to cast Spirit Guardians right now? I'm gonna just save my spell slot. Fuck that.
It's what Lane would do.
Yeah, shit. Smack this guy. Boom.
Okay, you swing out with your sensor into the back of this skeleton, connecting with his spine. He falls into a pile of bones on the road.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's right. Get out of here. Bonus action. Nothing.
Okay. Where can it move? Yeah, it's gonna go ahead and move that extra bit of... No, right here. Yep, I need a Constitution saving throw as this Banshee hovers just over Lane's, or just past Lane, and then begins to let out a terrifying shriek.
Sorry, my thing cut out for a second. Everyone's rolling one?
Yes, everyone.
God damn it,
Oh
Rob.
my god.
It wasn't a 1 this time. It wasn't a 1.
Is everyone trying to fail this?
Fucking banshees, man.
Come on, Vortex.
Oh, Rob, you get +5?
Yeah.
Oh, he does. He does. He gets +5.
Ooh,
So he manages to succeed. Yes. Ra, you feel this psychic assault on what feels like your very soul, and you start to lose consciousness, but you feel this pulsing radiant energy off of Nakari manages, and you manage to focus on it and prevent yourself from going unconscious. As you narrow your eyes at this creature that just reached at you.
Did Ziggy survive too?
He's still laying completely still across the back of the horse. He has not moved.
We haven't checked on him in a while. He might actually be dead.
He's been dead for a while. Re-dead.
Oh,
Strahd killed him.
Yeah.
Oh wait, these two would have been in range.
What is the save on that? Is it 10?
It is 10.
Oh.
Okay, they did not fall unconscious. These two are gonna move up towards this skeleton. Swing out with their axes at him. Cut him down. The other two are going to flank around the sides of their friends with their axes prepared, but not approach any further, because that's all their movement. Harkem, you're up.
I would like to hide.
Okay, give me a stealth check as you duck into a nearby bush.
I am the bush.
Oh no, he's hiding in ivy.
And then I will take a shot at that skeleton in the back.
Okay, give me a attack roll with advantage. Your arrow streaks out, connecting into the skeleton. It is scattered into pieces.
Pass my turn.
Okay. Nakari, you are up.
Can I move up here and flank with Lane?
Okay, give me an athletics or acrobatics check, your choice.
Athletics.
Okay. That is a 21. You are not able to flank this quick-moving spectral form. Okay, you ready your axe and you bring it down onto the creature. Passes through it, and it is looking quite hurt. And as your second strike digs into its spectral form, how do you want to do this?
Just like the radiant energy from the shield around me, like powering through it and connecting with it.
Okay. A splash of radiant light flies off of its form as it lets out another shriek before turning into this spectral dust on the snow. We are at the end of combat.
I don't think sneaking is our strong point.
You might be onto something there.
I was as stealthy as I've ever been.
I had a branch or two, but other than that, I think
Did anybody get hurt in
right.
that fight?
Shit, I don't think so.
That's surprising.
Well, some of our mountain men did.
Oh.
That's it.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't recover them from a long rest for some.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Did
Man,
none of us take damage that fight?
I don't think anybody did.
I don't think anyone took them.
I'll continue flying ahead, scouting.
Okay. Give me a perception check as you scout out ahead.
When I go back over to Oseos, I'm just gonna kind of like nudge Ziggy a little bit and make sure he's okay from those rails.
You see him turn towards you again. Then he looks around to see if any of the mountain folk are looking in his direction. They don't seem to be, and he says, "Oh yeah, those are scary ladies. Try not to run into them if I can avoid it. Not good for a date, if you know what I'm saying."
No, what's he saying?
I don't know, what's he saying?
They scream too much.
Yeah, they're screamers.
So do most women I know.
The heavy snowfall continues. Arkem, as you are making your way out, it's a little hard to see because of the snow. So you're not able to make out too much from the path ahead, but you do feel like you see a higher mountain peak just ahead, and a glint of something through the thick snow. It looks to be pretty far off in the distance, but you swear that you see a shine of some sort near that mountain peak. As you begin to return back towards the group, with news of what you've seen, you notice something else further back down the path that you had traveled. These pretty bright lights seem to penetrate through the thick blizzard. They're glowing orange in color.
From where we came from?
From where you came from. It appears to be 3 of them, and they seem to be moving quite quickly along the path. It's not quite possible to make out what the shape of these forms are through the snow, but they look quite large.
Oh god, they're centipedes.
They do seem to be moving, from what you can tell, at a much faster pace than your group currently is.
There's something coming up the path behind us. We should take cover real quick, let it pass by, or get a glimpse of what it is.
So we hiding off the road?
Hiding. Everyone hide.
I mean, we did so well at that last time. We'll try again.
At least this is just hiding, though. Hopefully it's not.
Yeah, it's not sneaky.
We're not moving around. It's the same check, though, but we'll see.
Okay. Oteg says, as you all start to move into positions, Tidy says, What did you see? What was it?
I don't know. It was large and glowing orange.
We have fought creatures like this. Yes, we met you.
Centipedes?
Yes.
Could we lay an ambush for them?
Well, we cannot hide from such creatures.
Oh.
These monsters. They are known as the Remoras. They can sense the earth moving. I do not believe if we cannot hide from skeleton.
Wow.
With
The shade.
with the most minimal of senses, and I think that hiding from them will prove him.
Do they
We
have
can
any?
perhaps flee them.
They are moving very fast. Do they have any ranged attacks?
They do not know them to attack from range.
Perfect. Well, they're probably gonna hide, but I'll be right back. How far away are they? Now that we've been talking.
From what you could tell, they seem to be nearly about a quarter of a mile up the road, back from the way you came. They're moving pretty quick. Comparatively, they're not moving extremely fast. They're just moving faster than you guys are able to push through this blizzard, especially with your companions on foot.
I'm just gonna fly like 60 feet in the air and head towards them.
Okay. How close are you attempting to get?
Within bowfire range.
Okay. As you do, and you get a little closer, you notice that these are larger than the ones you fought.
Oh no.
They are almost twice the size of the 3 that you had encountered. There do appear to be 3 of them here. And moreover than that, you notice on the back
I was just
of
gonna
each
ask.
of them is a humanoid figure. Thin, frail, blue-skinned woman wearing a coat of heavy furs and carrying a gray staff rides on the back of each of them.
There's 3 of them?
Yes.
Oh god, I'll fly back double dash quick as I can.
Okay.
The hags are riding them. They're much larger than the other ones. This is not good.
Alright, we need to hide then.
We cannot fight these witches.
Oh.
Surely kill us.
I mean,
Do they, are
could
they
try.
aligned with Strahd?
Who
Will they-
cares?
Which, would telling them that Strahd is walking through the mountains scare them off?
You can. I'm gonna hide somewhere so I don't die.
Know why evil would fear the devil?
Well, then I have a spell for this.
It's worth a shot.
Delayed blast fireballs? Oh wait, they're fired. That wouldn't work.
So are we gonna wait for them to get here? Or are we gonna try to outrun them?
Don't know if we can outrun them on foot. Horses.
Coming. I miss it, but which direction are they coming from? Behind us or ahead of us?
Behind us.
From behind, yeah.
Oh. Let me just make a giant hole in the ground. Cause an avalanche or something, I don't know. Just let me use shatter. I just want to shatter everything.
Great, he's addicted.
Well, I guess we dig in, let them come, ambush them when they get here.
I don't think that's a good idea.
We're gonna have to fight them. We can't escape them, so we're gonna have to fight. Might as well get in kind of a defensive position and get ready.
You guys go ahead. I will stay here and slow them down.
Okay.
We're not going anywhere.
Good plan.
Let's go right here.
It was nice knowing
Yeah.
you.
You guys go. I can get away. I ain't scared of no witches.
Oteg and the other mountain folk say, "We will stand here with you. We will hold them. You were all sent here to rid this evil from this land. You continue forward on to the Amber Temple. Follow the path. It is not far from here. A half a day's travel at most." Puts his hand on Vortak's shoulder and says, "Would be an honor to fight along your side."
Yeah.
I don't know if I feel comfortable just sacrificing the four of you to some witches so we can make it to the Amber Temple.
It's a noble cause.
It's so wish, let them die. I mean, fight.
If you will bring an end to this devil, then our sacrifice will be remembered forever.
Well, alright.
I'll pull out a random silver piece from the pig. Say, this is my lucky silver piece. I'm sure it will bring you great luck. The battle to come.
Okay, I'm not going to ask for a deception check, because he totally believes you. He's superstitious as hell. He takes it and he clutches it in his hand and says, "Thank you, friend. I am honored."
Fight on, brother.
Places the coin somewhere within the folds of his furs, and him and the others ready their axes as they flank either side of the road, preparing for the oncoming creatures, hiding among the bushes.
Ooh. I'm gonna give him malice as well.
Malice?
The poison. Right? Okay, that one. The one that does a black powder. And I'll kind of explain what it does. This is a pretty potent powder. Blow it or throw it in their vicinity and it will probably affect them. Maybe give you a fighting chance. I mean, help you on to victory.
Thank you. I am sure it will aid us in the battle to come.
Yeah, I can't do anything for you. Good luck.
Okay, bye.
Best luck to you.
Okay. Everyone but Vortak is heading off then?
Correct.
Are you sending Ivy with them, Vortek, or are you keeping
Yes.
Ivy with you? Okay.
No, Ivy will live on.
Okay. You all continue your journey south down the pass. Just one moment. Ziggy, get back over here. Why is he- He's saying to help fight. Vortek, after about 10 or 15 minutes, you see the outlines of these large looming figures, their bright orange glow penetrating through the thick snowfall, and start to be able to make out the forms of the three hag-like creatures riding on their back.
Ivy, run away. No, Vortek, you stay. Alright.
As they move through the trees and down the path, the one at the center raises up her staff, and the rest of them stop. Their the remoras they are riding, clicking their teeth continuously in their frilled hoods, shaking in agitation as they look out towards you standing in the road, the mountain folk ducking behind the bushes nearby, their axes at the ready. And she says, "It seems something has befallen my pets. I believe that your kind is to blame." He points a long, spindly finger out towards you, Vortek. "What do you have to say for yourself?"
Vortek will take one step forward, take a small, deep breath, and then... There's like more to this map, right? Like this is like a narrow canyon or something?
No, there's like the woods surrounding you nearby. There's the road continuing to the south. It's not... I mean, there's a lot of mountainous areas if you go too far in either direction, but...
I want to, let's see. I will take, what's my movement speed? 30 feet. Alright,
Okay.
I'm going to walk up 25 feet. And then I am going to bonus action Blessing of the Raven Queen off to the side. Well, that's not going to work either. What's Blessing of the Raven Queen's distance? I feel like
30
it's more than
feet.
30. Is it only 30 feet?
Yep.
Alright,
30
well, I'm
feet.
going to take 5 more steps forward so that I can get right here. And then I'm going to hit them all with a lightning bolt.
Okay.
So let me use that. And then... Whoa, why is that moving my screen and my character? I'm freaking out.
Your horse is still moving too.
Anyway, yeah, so I was trying to move it and it was like the map and my character were moving. Alright, go back to spellbooks. I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt at 5th level.
It's probably gonna roll for all three of them when you cast it, I think.
How do I unselect everything? I didn't click anything. What happened?
That was shocking grass.
Oh, I think I hit 1, and that's my quick bar. Ignore that.
Okay. Ignore it.
I'm trying to. Oh god, keeps moving around. All right, where'd chain lightning go, or lightning bolt go? Lightning bolt, boom. 5th level.
Boom.
Cast spell.
Okay, a streak of lightning flies out, connecting into each of these creatures, and the electricity flows through their form as they let out a very agitated roar. I would say roll for initiative with me, but that's kind of your turn. So in response, a blanket of cold is going to shoot out.
I remember this time that I'm resistant to all damage.
First, down the road towards the berserkers, as a freezing sheet of cold flies out, impacting into all of them. They look almost instantly frozen solid. This one is going to move here and do exact same thing, but only towards you. And then this one is going to curve around. For some reason, it did it on that. I need a Constitution saving throw from you, Vortex. Going up cold. You take 33 cold damage. Can I not have both? No, have it. No, it did have it. Okay, it went to 16 because you're Blessing of the Raven Queen.
And then I saw her face, and I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her. I'm about to die.
I'm trying to just hit you with this.
Very nice of him.
As another burst of cold comes out towards you, I need another Constitution saving throw.
It's nice to know, yeah.
Would you? You seeded that one. Turn that 16 into 8 damage. So add another 8 health to yourself. Let me get rid of these.
59 plus 8 is 67. Oh, that's 97. I just gave myself way too much health. 67. Actually, can I use my reaction to absorb elements?
Okay. That would reduce it another half, yes? Is that right? How?
Spell captures some of the incoming energy, lessening its effect on you and storing it as if for your next melee attack. You have resistance to triggering damage type. Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter because it just gives me resistance.
Oh, yeah, it just gives you resistance, which you already have. The mountain folk rush forward, great axes in hand, striking out towards the creature. 4. They do not seem to penetrate through its thick hide, however, with any of their attack. Vortex?
Now, with the new shot archive from the new stuff, I get the Blessing of the Raven Queen up to my proficiency bonus, right?
Yes.
So I can have it 4 times. Alright, I'm going to use it again. And I'm going to teleport over here.
Okay.
Actually, right here. Probably can't hit them all, but I'm going to use another lightning bolt at.
That's too far. You'd have to be. You get 30 feet.
Oh, then that's fine.
So you could go right there.
The map is bigger than it looks. All right. 5th level lightning bolt. Let's spin it. Oh, I can't hit all 3. Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Oh, lightning damage sucks. But add. Oh shit. 1, 2, 3. 26 damage.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
That was bonus action. That was action. Nope, that's my turn.
Okay. This Remirez is going to turn towards one of them and bite down on it.
God.
Oh, for some reason he didn't lose his health earlier from the Cone of Cold, so he is crunched down on completely and tore in half by this large creature's bite.
Oh no.
The hag on his back is going to shoot out a ray of frost towards another one who is barely hanging on after that. For some reason, their health all just restored back to 67 for some reason. Why? You took lots of cold damage.
There's another Knight's Blessing.
Yeah, right?
That's how much health I have. Maybe when I gave myself health, I gave it to everybody.
Quit cheating.
We have a, legendary last stand connection where we all share my hit points.
Another ray of frost is going to shoot out from one of the hags, missing it.
Are the hags taking my lightning damage too?
One of them did,
Wait.
but only one of them. This creature's going to bite at you.
You think it's too late to ask for
That is a 24 to hit. Okay, add 26 health back from your resistance.
Okay.
Okay. Creature's gonna move in range and bite this other guy. And you see Oteg ripped apart by this centipede-like creature, and another ray of frost is shot out towards you. That is a 13 to hit.
Shield.
Okay. You bring up your shield in front of you, blocking the cold from hitting you. The remaining mountain folk swing out with their axes.
I bought you guys like a whole 30 seconds of time, so I hope you guys are booking it.
Both of them do manage to strike into them, which is unfortunate for them because as the blood flies out onto them, they are both burned quite heavily.
No. Poor guys.
Yeah. Going rough for them. Ooh.
And the only one still left standing is Thalm, barely hanging in there. Vortak, you are up again, now getting quite wounded. And these creatures still looking very hardy. All of the mountain folk falling quickly around you.
I will Blessing of the Raven Queen one more time. Over here. And then I want to cast Shatter at 4th level. Right here in the middle of them.
Okay. Ooh, that's a natural 20 save. Is it half damage on a success?
I'm trying to cave in the ground underneath them.
You do create a crater around the area, and a loud, echoing, thunderous noise does travel across the mountain. You want to roll a nature check for me? Just out of curiosity.
That's my strong suit. Yes, I know these creatures can burrow, but that doesn't matter.
Another bite from a nearby Remoraz. Pierces into Thalm,
Oh no!
finishing off the last of them before the other two move around you and both also bite out towards you. It's a 13 to hit from the first one.
Is my shield still active, right?
Yes. A natural 20 to hit from the other one.
Counter spell.
137.
So that's a whole lot of damage. You are knocked unconscious.
That is.
As it bites you.
That
you
is
have
like,
resistance.
No.
But
oh, that is like dead though.
Yeah, you have resistance, so you don't take all of that, and you are knocked unconscious.
Man, I thought I had one more round before I could make my escape plan. Are you sure it was a natural 20?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. The rest of you continuing to make your journey south down the pass. You hear, after you get a good bit of distance, you do hear the sounds of the battle, the strikes of thunder and lightning impacting the ground and shooting through the nearby forest. It's pretty brief, these loud and thunderous noises. But you continue your journey further south through this heavy blizzard towards the Solanka Pass, or towards the Amber Temple, down the Solanka Pass. As you are continuing to travel, eventually you see Ivy approaching through the thick snowfall.
See what?
Ivy.
Oh, Ivy.
Yes. Vortex horse approaching. On top of it is no rider.
Ivy's a free horse now.
And that is where we're going. That is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh no.